So on to the first part, and the product that we are going to be using this week is the Baxters Hard Cream Pomade. And the way that they describe it is powered by natural ingredients. This lightweight, solid styling cream provides textured definition and strong hold for hours with a low shine finish. The paraben-free formula is great for medium to thicker hair types. Baxter of California pomades can be mixed and matched to achieve a multitude of hairstyles. Now, I've actually used this a couple of times in salon, actually, when I was working at Joe & Co. And I always really quite liked this. It had quite a dry look to it. It didn't really have too much shine. It very much was more of a natural finish rather than it being a sort of a matte effect. It was actually more of a natural finish, and that is the way they describe it, more of a natural finish rather than a matte. As you can see on here, I actually really quite like the packaging. It's just a glass base. It's then got a nice lid on the top. The Baxters of California, it's a lovely little script on top, and then it's just got a little description on top of it there. Very elegant, very simple, nice and plain, but it works very nicely. So let's go and use it. So when you open the seal, when you break it in, it almost feels like you have to actually break the seal on the product as well. It almost has like a film on the top of it that you need to sort of break through it, which actually is fine. Then it comes out, it spreads over your hands very nicely, very easily. Once you've warmed it up, your hands are fully coated in it. You get a dry feeling on your hands very quickly. But then when you're working into the hair, it then becomes quite dry as well. You feel as though it's got a little bit of a tug in through it. So it feels like it's going to have that hold, which the strong hold is what it sort of talks about. Because it does then dry, it feels like it's quite hard to work through the hair. I had to use three actual sort of scoops to put it into my hand and work it through the hair to feel like it coated all of the hair. It's actually got a very nice scent. It's almost like a fizzy lemonade sort of feel to it. And I actually love the fact that it's pink. I think that works really quite nice. I actually think it's really quite cool with it being pink. But yeah, the scent, I actually really quite like it. I can't quite put, if a fizzy lemonade is what comes to mind, almost like a sherbet feel, but in a non-offensive way, and I think that's quite nice. As you can see, it is very much a natural finish to the hair. I feel like I've got product in there when I sort of touch my hands, when I touch the hair with it. But as you can see, there is literally no shine to it at all. It very much is a natural finish rather than a matte product. So I think this would work very well on someone's hair who, whenever even a matte product, when they put it in their hair and it feels like it gets greasy and falls flat, I think this would be something that would work very well with that. So if your hair is quite fine and the product makes it just go limp and quite greasy, I feel like this would work very well. I think on my hair, right now I like the look of it, but I think in sort of 10 or so, or like if I wear it for a day, I feel like it's just gonna lose any sort of definition or any sort of texture with it. I think it's got some nice texture in at the back, but I feel like it might change. Just washed my hands, and actually because it's water-based, washes off super easy as well. So that's obviously a massive bonus for that product as well. So we'll check in at the end of the day, see how this does last with myself. So yesterday was when I was wearing the product, and actually it lasted throughout the day in terms of the hold, and it felt like it sort of had a nice bit of oomph behind it and really gave it quite something to hold. It felt like it definitely was there and set in its place, although it looked very dry. It was very sort of a natural matte effect on my hair, which I feel like so today I've got the Shuamura product in. You see how it's just a little bit more textured. I actually really like that look to it. I think the product would be amazing on someone's hair who's a little bit finer, and when it gets greasy, or when you put a bit of product in, it feels very greasy and heavy. I think it would be great for someone like that. So there's one of my clients that I can think straight away that I think it's going to work great on. So there.